going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, bringing you a player prop shop parlay video for April 19th, 2024. It is the second round of play-ins for the NBA playoffs. So giving you guys a nice little early video so you can lock these in early for tomorrow's games. Starting off on the player prop shop little promo that they have going on right now. So up until draft day, which is the 25th. So we have a week, actually. Wow, week until draft day. That's pretty wild. Player Prop Shop is doing a 50% off everything subscription. So that's any of the four tiers that I've been telling you guys about. Don't do the either day or week pass because it only is valid for one time on your account. So you use this code draft day. Any package you choose, it'll be 50% off, but do a month minimum or do a year. You can literally get a year half off. So you're going to save like $250 if you do the year. So, again, make sure you guys are using that code for draft day, 50% off everything, but take advantage of that because that's just, I'm going to take advantage of it. You can do it if you're an existing user as well. So I'm going to get the year and get that 50% off. There's no reason not to take it if they're going to do that. I'm giving you guys these videos all the time. So it's very beneficial to me. But if you guys are looking to get into it, definitely do it now. You have a week, but the sooner the better. So go and use that code draft day. If you guys are new to the channel, what we're doing here for Player Prop Shop is it's a done-for-you service. It's a website that gives you anywhere from 20 to 30 player prop write-ups. There we go. That was a tongue twister. Every single day. So they're doing whatever sport that is concurrent with the day or whatever they're dropping. So tomorrow we obviously have NBA. That's what we're working off of for tonight's videos, but then MLB as well. We got playoff hockey coming up. They have football when it's in season, college basketball. So basically every single major sport, they're giving us specific write-ups each and every day. And that's what I'm doing for these videos. I'm scanning through and I'm giving you guys my two favorites, but they're giving us a ton. So again, use code draft day. Make sure you're using that, and it's only valid one time. So do not use it on the day or week passes. If you guys want to do that just to check it out, then do not use a code on that. So yeah, draft day, 7 more days, pretty nice. So we are locking this in on Sleeper, of course. Get off of Prizepicks. We're not using Prizepicks. We're boycotting Prizepicks. Everybody's using Sleeper. We're getting on Sleeper. They're giving us $500 if you're not already a user on there. They're matching you up to $500. All other DFS apps are just giving us $100. So 5 times the cash. Use my code IOPICKS. Make sure that you're putting in that code. Otherwise, you won't get the deposit match. I've been mentioning that a couple of times because I've been dealing with it on not just one circumstance, multiple circumstances, people missing the damn match because they're not putting in the code. So use my code IOPICKS. So we're locking this play in on Sleeper, and then I'm also adding this De'Aaron Fox over 0.5 points. That's the free play from Sleeper for tomorrow. So we are going to add that on to the last leg, so you guys can take these either as straights. You can parlay them together. You can do the whole thing if you're brand new on Sleeper using this Fox line. But yeah, I'll get into the picks, and then we'll do my statistical analysis on the plays as well. But let's get into the first prompt. So Jose Alvarado over 10.5 points and assists. Alvarado is become a crowd favorite for the Pelicans, seeing increased responsibility and playtime recently. Alvarado is seeing 23 minutes per game over the last 10 games and has cashed the over on this line in 6 of those last 10 games, as well as 75% of the matchups against the Kings this season. Keep in mind, Alvarado cashed the over on this line in 3 out of 4 games, but also with less minutes. Even with the less minutes, he still managed to put up 20 points in the last matchup and 11 for the 2 prior in the 11 for the 2 prior to the last matchup. I don't know why that was hard to read. With Alvarado getting a heavy boost from the Pelicans crowd, looking to put away the Kings for good, I am looking for Alvarado to cash the over on this line with confidence. I'm taking the over. So looking into the play for his last 10, it is good that we can see increased playing time. Obviously, that's really what we want to see. But he's cashed this 6 out of the last 10 times, so it's not necessarily my favorite with those stats. But we also have to remember, he's getting kind of lower minutes in those games. We also have to remember that they were resting players. It was impossible to pick people based on minutes leading up into the playoffs because they're just resting everyone. So take it with a grain of salt this past 10. What I was really focused on when I was looking at this was the 17 he put up against the Lakers in the play-in game. It's playoff basketball, so we just have to treat this a little bit differently. I think that with what they were saying in the prompt, at home, trying to put the Kings away for good, that's a good scenario. It's a good storyline. But then in these games, like we said, last one, which was only a week ago against the Kings, he put up 20. So he's hit this 3 out of the 4 games that they played this year, which I take into heavy consideration. But this 20 in their last matchup, and how many minutes did he have? 22 minutes. So really not like a crazy minute spike for him, because he's 23 over his last 10. So as long as he gets normal minutes, I think it'll cash easy, just like the prompt said. So that is why I chose this one, even though the stats weren't necessarily there. It's more kind of like the storyline, and then also just previous matchup history against the Kings is why I went with that one. So that is what we got for our first leg. And the next one, we got Keon Ellis over 10.5 points. Ellis stepped it up in the play-in tournament and really showcased his skills. Ellis wound up scoring 15 points in that game and ultimately had a very stellar performance against a tough Warriors team. Despite the Pelicans being hungry for a playoff entry, they're still giving up roughly 20 points per game to shooting guards. With Malik Monk still out with an injury, I can only imagine that Ellis will be consuming most of the shooting guard opportunity. I'm looking for Ellis to step up once again and cash this over with relative ease. So, looking into it, this is a Monk play for the most part. This is why I was attacking Keon at the end of the season as well, because as soon as Malik went out, I knew that he was going to get production out of it. So 10.5 points. He cleared it in 5 of the last 10. Let's see. This is probably for... So, yeah, it is 5 out of the last 10 this year. Sorry, I was trying to do the math on if that was in this season or the previous. So I'm more focused on these like last 5. He's 4 out of his last 5. Playoff basketball again, but he did get good production against Golden State. Let's see how many minutes he got. 38 minutes. So that's likely why. He's just seeing expanded playing time now because he's taken responsibility from Malik. Malik was coming off the bench, and so is Keon, but it doesn't matter. I mean, Malik was arguably the 6th man of the year. So I think that Keon is going to get decent minutes regardless, but production-wise, he's been playing nice. So I think that this is going to be a good over for us. And again, it's playoff basketball, so everyone is playing with extreme intensity. So it should be, I don't think it's going to be relatively easy, but he should cash this. So I like that line as well. So those are the 2 player prop shot props. Jesus, I am mixing my words tonight. Good Lord. That I have for you. And then we're taking the pick on sale, the De'Aaron Fox over 0.5 points. So this is the slip that I have for you guys. And then just going into De'Aaron's, he hasn't missed it. So just wanted to show you the sea green. But that is what I got for you guys in tonight's video. I may do another one for baseball. I'm going to get another short form video in for tomorrow morning so I can post that early. So be on the lookout for that. So if I do another night video for YouTube, it's just going to depend on how quick I can get that one done. So that's kind of just my plan going forward. I'm going to try and get a hits parlay for the YouTube relatively soon, probably tomorrow morning. I got to look at the slate, so it kind of depends on that as well. But yeah, I'm just kind of speaking the schedule out to you guys as I'm thinking about it. But that's kind of the plan where we're going to go for this. So that's what I got in today's video, or tonight's video, I should say. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, like the video. I'd really appreciate that. It helps out the channel. I just can't talk right now. I don't know what's going on. Comment down below what you guys want more of. If you guys are liking these, just give me some feedback on this. We're still trying to grow the YouTube, so not too many of you guys here, but for the ones that are, if you're sticking around this late, I appreciate you for one, but please let me know what you guys like about this, what you guys want some more of. And then share this video with your friends. The more reach that we can get on this, the better. Let's build this YouTube family out. So appreciate you guys. Thank you. See you in the next one. Peace.